All righty, we are alive, and as usual, of course, coming to you live from all right. We're not going to go through everybody like that. That's reserved for Fridays. And I did ask one of my cohorts to join me this morning so that while I do operations, he can keep the chat going and let me know when I forget to change cameras and all that kind of good stuff. So why don't we go ahead and bring him on up? Good morning, Lynn. I guess I should unmute you, shouldn't I? There you go. Try it again. Yep, now we can hear you.
Thank you for not playing that California song.
Well,
I like the song, just not that version.
Well, just wait till Friday. You're not supposed to like it. The whole idea is they're kind of, for the most part, spoofs. Something to laugh about. Like Floyd's, having Floyd the Barber and Andy riding a Chicago dog. And all those fun things. Even my Cliff Clavin routine for the fun fact of the day. Now, as a matter of fact, I was the other night, I think it was on Heath's, last Wednesday, on Heath's stream, I put a fun fact out there. So I don't know if everybody followed along or not. But here's the fun fact. The CB&Q, or Burlington route, did not have cabooses. They had something else in their place. That is the question of the day. Let's run through everybody that's here so far. Andy from across the pond. Good morning, Andy, for the second time. Followed your stream this morning and listened for the most part. I was busy working on things. And Alan is with us, the Mason-Dixon Railroad. Good morning, Alan. And following them was Floyd Robbins from Ontario. And Dave Scott Rails is with us, also from Ontario. JD has joined us.
Any sleep? He's up all the time. He's up all night. He's up in the morning.
He definitely does. I like the time. Jason and was at Roberts, I think, one time when I was with them, and the Flying Crow. And I went to bed like at 10 o'clock. And I woke up, and they were on. I woke up at like 1:30 in the morning. Decided what the hell, I'll just wake up and turn on the computer. And there they were, still going.
But Dave has a really good choice in music. I don't.
He does. He has some good music.
Like listening to his music. I mean, there's people that complain. No, it's pretty good stuff.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many complaints I get about my music. It's too loud. It's too soft. Don't have music. Can't hear you. 9 times out of 10, I said, just adjust your volume. All right. It is.
Dave has this one feature. He's got that blackboard up behind him with that rather bright colored orange and black High Desert Modular Model Railroad Club sticker. I mean, it just glows.
Yeah, Andy, you had over 50 people on this morning, as I recall. So that was a good thing. And anyway, let's go through Best sticker in the world, right, Dave? I am it's so thrilled. Next week, guys, I gotta tell you, next Friday's stream may run long because Lynn's got a bunch of stuff. I think John's gonna have a bunch of stuff. Don't know if Jason will or not, but I'll have a bunch of stuff. So far, I've gotten one package, a haul from the hobby shop. I got another package, or actually 2 packages arriving today, and 2 more arriving tomorrow. So, no, they did not, JD. No. They did not have cabooses. Au contraire. They may have looked like cabooses, but they weren't cabooses. Ha 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 ha. At least not in our lifetimes. Just left a hole in your wall. Yeah, that's right. You went to a hobby shop or something, didn't you, Andy? But anyway, so we're gonna have a lot of stuff next Friday, and my one of the packages you guys already know about is the 3D printed Mustang, that number 14446. I don't know what that means. Is that the number of the caboose They weren't cabooses. At least they were not called cabooses by the CB&Q / Burlington route. They were called way cars. Okay, way cars, not cabooses. Yeah, I actually, Dave, I watched that the next morning and told myself, yeah, I might have to join in on Tuesday night. So now On Track Tuesday is on from 6 to 7 Central Time. NE6 class caboose. Well, that may be what the manufacturer called them. All right. But the Burlington route called them way cars. WAYCARS. One word. Way cars. So calling them cabooses, they're the same thing, except CB&Q did not call them cabooses.
So what did they call them?
Way cars. Jesus.
Oh. I thought way car was just
wake up.
Wave, goodbye car.
Hey, Kyle. Yeah, they came rust colored, then Chinese red, and ultimately went to silver with a red stripe before the merger changed them. Dave says, pay attention, Lynn. Lynn knows me well enough
for anything.
Any attention.
Pay attention. I don't pay for anything. If it's not free, I'm not interested.
All right. So let's get into operations. Today, JMRI has set us up with this group. And let me make it bigger. Actually, I can go to... I can go to that. Lynn, your picture's not there, but your mic's still hot. So,
okay.
We start out with 4 cars coming in from Aurora, which will be my left side of the route. And if I look for pictures of them,
Good morning, Kyle.
I don't think I have a camera that picks up that corner. So we will just have to wait and see. It's actually just to the right of these cars. So if I swivel this camera just a tad, yeah, now you can kind of see them there to the right. All right, lower left hand picture, okay, and there's actually 4 cars. That starts out with a red 40-foot box CB&Q box car. Then it's got an Icebox reefer, Burlington Express Icebox reefer. Then a C&EI coal load, and finally a 40-foot rust-colored CB&Q box car as well. So that's what we're bringing in. And as we bring them in, we'll drop the red boxcar off on the backyard track. Then we'll go over to REA Express, do a pickup and set out there, head over to the lumber yard and do a set out of the coal hopper, and then we'll set out the other the rust-colored boxcar to the reporter, and we go back to the yard, the Downers Grove yard, pick up a car, we set it out, set out the Icebox reefer at icing track, pick up a couple grain hoppers at Pepperidge Farm, and drop off the grain hopper to the front yard track, and pick up bulkhead flat and boxcar, which leaves us with a WCLX reefer, 1 grain black hopper, a bulkheaded flat, and a red boxcar, all of which will head back to Aurora. All right, so that's our work that we'll be going through. That's the second page there. There's the, what the hey, oh, hi, hum. Huh, okay. Here nor there. All right, so I lost that for whatever reason. Let's get that back. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's do that one again. Close that. And we'll change this to that. There we go. Now it's back. Okay. So we're going to start out with this camera view right here, because that's going to cover most of what we're going to see. And let me fire it up. JD, I have that GP7 that gave Jack so much fits. I have that working like a charm. And so that is what we are going to use. All right. And so Lynn, your camera is hot. I mean, your mic is hot, so you can talk.
I know. I talked too much.
Okay.
I didn't want to talk over you. I wanted to say hi to Gus.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that it was hot.
I got it.
So
anyway,
we're going to leave it. Yeah, you say all the highs and hellos for me. And I am going to change microphones.
Ooh.
So you get the feel. All right, should be getting a good rumble. Are you getting a big rumble?
Yeah, we got a little reverb going on there.
I just want to be sure.
It's not bad. It just, I used to have a reverb.
Yeah, I've got
59 Chevy. Huh?
It's I've got 4 different microphones located at different sections of the track, so that you pick up the track action instead of me.
It's a little hard to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because I don't have. If I turn my mic on, then you get echo. So I'm leaving it to the ones on the track. Okay. So we have the 267 parked on the siding by the icing track. We're going to come down and
like Dave's saying, sounds like you got 2 mics going at the same time.
actually have 4 going at the same time. I can turn them down.
Don't worry, those in chat. We'll get this fixed up.
Should only have 1 microphone now.
Sounding much better.
All right. Alright, so now we'll hook up to our train. There we go. Trying to couple on a curve there. All right, we got to put the red 40-foot boxcar, number 43252. That's what I get for stopping.
Hey, good morning, Dwight Curley. How you doing?
What did I? Oh, I stopped right on the diamond. There we go. What the hell? Here I was bragging about this Jeep 7.
I think it's the second boxcar that's giving you trouble.
Yeah, it's Icebox Reefer. Actually, it's the switch. Huh. And I have not had an issue all week.
Well, that's because we're watching.
I guess. It waited till I bragged about it, right? Well, that's the reason why. The switch inadvertently threw.
Yeah, Kyle's saying bring in the crane.
Yeah.
You know, I saw advertised the other day a motorized crane, HO.
Yeah, Royco makes it. Here we go. All right, so Turns out it's human error anyway, right? Ah, dang. Can I not get things re-railed properly? So we gotta set this red one off to the back.
Yeah, Kyle, they have motorized cranes. I guess you could even put a decoder in it.
Royco's is a DCC crane.
Ah. The one I saw, you had to assemble it. Came as a kit.
Oh, okay.
Andy's right. Live shows are unpredictable, makes them exciting.
Yeah.
Curly, who do you mean? Who is there? Is that a question, a comment?
Yeah, they can't see you, so they may not know it's you talking.
Yeah, I'm right here in the garage with Steve. Can't you see me?
All right, next thing we got to do is come over here to the REA Express and pick up this boxcar and drop off the Brex Burlington Express for reefer.
Grandpa Rails, JD says he has an N scale that he's going to put a decoder in. Or he has one he's going to put an N scale decoder in to be more correct.
Now we have to put this icebox reefer back in there. I don't have magnets on the main line for obvious reasons.
No, that's a bummer, Dave. Dave was saying that there wasn't much at the show that he went to. On the other hand, the one I went to yesterday and worked at, I scored. Did really well.
I'll tell you what, I got spoiled at the Oklahoma City show back in November. I think JD will attest to it. All right, so now I got to set out the hopper. All right, so let's come back and get that hopper. coal hopper and put it to the lumber yard.
Yeah, next weekend we're going to have one of the biggest train shows out here, the G-Ham at Bakersfield. Bakersfield, known as Oklahoma City West, because of Buck Owens living there.
Well, that's where during the Dust Bowl years, a lot of Okies ended up.
Yeah.
They just dropped in your bud.
Both sharecroppers and oil workers, because Bakersfield area is one of the largest oil reserves. Now, JD, Bakersfield is next weekend. Yeah, the Bakersfield show has gotten so big that all the clubs are on a rotation. You're there one year and you're not the next year. And we were there last year, so we have to set this one out. We're on standby in case a club fails to show up or something happens, but that's not likely to happen. Yeah, Grandpa Rails. There's a lot of celebrities there. Michael Gross from Trimmers and Family Ties. He'll be there running on the, I forget what they call the layout. I've seen him a couple of times. There's a lot of other celebrities that show up.
Yeah, he's a big mile railroader.
Yeah.
All right, now we got to put this over to here.
Remember, there used to be a young guy that did YouTubes with weathering, called Weathering with AJ. Yep. He'll be there. Yep. I see him all the time. There's a couple of other YouTubers that'll be there, either with trains or video or something like that.
Guess I'll use my bell a little more, huh? JD, it's running a little better than when Jack and you were here, isn't it?
Andy, I see your question. We can talk about that later.
Now I gotta put that box car in the front yard. And one thing I do when I'm just running off by myself, I will cheat and not follow the order that JMRI has given me. That's actually how I set up JMRI. I gotta do a run around on this car. Alright, now it's time to pick up for the CLX. Nice one.
Steve, I'm still here. There's just no comments in chat, and we're just watching you run your locomotive back and forth.
All right, well, if you get any questions or anything, let me know. Oh, I just knocked it off. Oh, well, there's a re-railer track there. Let's see if it's stuck. Picked it up, and now we have to pick up both of these grain hoppers to cut the farm.
Floyd's gonna leave us and go have lunch.
All right, Floyd, have a good lunch. Whoop. We ought to do an over and under on how many switch throw mistakes we made. So far, I've done 2.
Grandpa Rail says he doesn't see any green Cascade rolling stops. So he might have to send you some.
Yeah, pass on that. Starting to sound like Robert. Drop that icebox reefer there for a minute. Now to get into the here with picking up 2 cars means I have to pull that icebox reefer I just put in earlier.
Yeah, we just had Rusty Ricketts join us.
Oh, Rusty.
Kyle thinks you need some yellow rolling stock also.
I've got some. This is yellow.
That's orange.
It's yellow on the sides.
Yeah, Grandpa Rail thinks you need some chessies.
Uh-oh. I don't know what it is about this one switch. All right, I've got to, well, maybe I don't. It's stopped.
Uh-oh.
I had a switch going haywire. Whoa, that's the problem right there. One's thrown and one's not.
Andy says he's going to send his son over to help you with that turnout. His son works on the real things. Yeah, good morning, Deep Run Mike. Or is it afternoon?
See, this thing keeps throwing itself back and forth. I'm going to have to reset it. And to do that, hang on a second. Alexa, train's off.
No, Alexa was paying attention.
Yeah. I got shut down JMRI. And I have to unplug the COM port. Okay. All right, Alexa, train's on.
Yeah, I'm sure Andy's son gets paid more than my son, but they both get well paid for their ungodly hours and working conditions.
I don't know why it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, that's why. Now, that should do it. We shall see. Yep. Right. It reset. Now I got to reset everything up. Okay, that's on, that's on, that's on. Everything to default. And we have to reset the panel over here. All right, I'm still here.
Mike, there was a turnout that was misbehaving. So you had to turn everything off to reset the turnout.
Okay, now I got control again. All right, let's try this again. Gonna couple this one for the third time. What happens is that's an electro switch. In other words, the frogs are powered, and every now and then, if there's a short on either of the two switches that are tied together there, it will send the DCC into having fits, and it'll keep throwing the switch back and forth rapidly. And the only way to correct it is to power down the DCC, right, in Panel Pro, and then disconnect the PR4 that is the communications link between the computer and the DCC. Now I can get those two grain hoppers from Tucker's Farm Great Bakery. Oh, my package is here. My package is here. I hear the Amazon man out front. Now I have to set that icebox reefer back in there. Alright, so those two done. I know, I heard them. My wife just informed me I have a package. I've got ooh, I want to do that. I'm going to switch sides. So then, are these cameras good enough to follow?
Oh, yes. Very good. Sometimes a little hard to understand what you're saying, but that might be me.
No, that's me because I stepped back. That's me because I stepped back from the layout and the speaker is on the camera, not pointed at me. So.
Well, the camera and the videos are crystal clear. Looks good.
Good. Good. All right, so I'm gonna run around. We have to set out grain hopper 85059. So which one is it? Hopefully it's the one. No, of course not. Of course it's not the one I need, right? Okay. Couldn't keep a couple before. 59. Goes to the front.
So if I understood you correctly, JMRI is telling you to do one thing, but you're doing something else?
No, I'm doing when I do operations by myself, I will switch the order around. Okay. What I did here was it tells me to pick up and set out, but it doesn't tell me where I can place one that's out of order in the interim. So I choose that myself.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So I got it set up. Now I have to pick up this bulkhead. Now let's pick the one up I set out. I set to the side. So we can clear that area off and use it. We need that bulkhead here.
I've only done one ops, and it was a lot of fun. A little bit different. It was up at the Ridgecrest layout. Little miscommunication. I was told that they were only going to run steam engines to bring a steam engine along, which I did. And the steam engine that I took had a dummy coupler on the front, which didn't work. And when I got there, everybody else was running diesels. But we broke up into
a lot of steam engines have dummy front couplers.
So we broke up into couples, friends.
Parents, yeah.
But we were given a list of cars and locations and where we had to move the cars to. So it became a little bit of a challenge for us because we couldn't go up and hook up to the front of the steam engine. So we had to go around, and some of them were on dead-end tracks. So the skyhook came into play quite a few times.
Yeah, hand of God. Or the hog method.
But it was a lot of fun. The challenge of, getting everything completed within a fairly reasonable time. There was not like a clock that you had to do it within, 2 hours or something like that.
Right.
There were two guys, I thought they were going to get into a fisticuff. They started arguing about, no, you're supposed to do this. No. And started getting very vocal. The rest of us just laughed. These two guys, they were really getting heated about it. You didn't do that right.
Yeah, some people just get too prototypical.
Well, they had an instruction sheet. One person read the instructions, and the other one operated the locomotive. And the engineer of the locomotive, either misunderstood or wanted to do it his way or something. And the guy reading the instruction was yelling at him that, no, you're not supposed to do that. No, go the other way.
And now I'm setting this boxcar here to the side because I need to take it with me. I need to put these three cars back on the front.
I would read Curly's comments, but I don't know how many times I can say ding, 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 ding.
There you go, Dwight.
Yeah, I noticed that, Grandpa Rails.
What's that?
Your load on the one car there, it's kind of shifting. The center
Yeah, it's not
section.
that down very well. I gotta do a run around.
Stormy Sky just joined us. Hi there.
Hey, Stormy Steve. I could really drive Dwight crazy if I turn my crossing signals on. All right. We're on the eastbound track, and Aurora is west. Now that we have our power on the right, on the correct side, we can cross over and take it on down the line, so to speak. Well, I swear I hit that turnout, but I didn't. Okay, that was not a switch error.
Uh-oh.
That was a track error. I'll take it back. It was a switch error. Operator error. So that makes 6. 3 causing derailments. I'm sure glad to see any guy down in here. All right, so the number for this week was 6 switch errors causing 2 derailments. All right. So that's where we get to and I come back over here. Yes, Alan. Let's switch microphones, shall we? There. Now I'm on. Now I am mic'd up.
Yep.
So. Oh, BNSF derailed in Rochelle.
That's what Dwight's saying.
Yeah. That's north of Dwight a little bit. What, probably 60 miles-ish? Anyway, okay, let's come back over here. All right, so that took us right at an hour overall. Probably 45 minutes. An hour since the start of the stream and about 45 minutes of operating. And could have been 30 minutes if I wouldn't have had some issues, right? So anyway, here nor there. So what else is happening, folks? Deep Run Mike. I'm still looking for a song for you. All right. I got Andrew, 156 Andrew 8. I got his done. And I got, who else was it I got done? Got somebody else done today. The ones I'm still missing are Deep Run Mike, Derek Alexander, and Greg at Midsummer Railway. I got a song for Greg, but I can't find him on YouTube. You run a search of his channel name, and it doesn't give you anything. So,
oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see him and see if I can do a search or have him give me a link. So thanks, Alan. I've done much better. I'm just tickled to death. For those of you that may have watched back the Oklahoma City Train Show weekend in November when Jack and JD and Jason all came. New Braunfels. Good luck with that Austin traffic, JD. I already got yours done, Gus. I already got yours done. But anyway, that Jeep 7, it just had all kinds of issues when JD and Jack were here. And I think my Workbench Wednesday for this week is tearing it down and redoing it from the ground up, so to speak. And after all was said and done, I did not put the brushes in sync with the curvature of the commutator. So it sputtered and sputtered, hemmed and hawed, and I was just dumbfounded as to what the problem was, because I redid everything. And eventually, after running it in, it either turned and got synced up or wound the brushes down to meet the curvature, one or the other. But so it runs great now. So anyway, let's bring Lynn back up here. Hey, Lynn. Lynn, thanks for joining me this morning and helping out.
You're welcome. I was just sitting here doing nothing.
And because when I'm running, I tried to set the cameras up in advance where it had full coverage of the layout between the 4 cameras, so I wouldn't have to worry about them. And then the only other thing would be following the chat, and you did a great job with that. I appreciate it. There's a race in Austin. this weekend? What kind of race? And where in Austin? Huh. Well, thank you, Andy.
Yeah.
If I can copy it. It's not letting me copy it. God dang it. Oh, I wonder if I go over here and what the hell, go over here. Well, that's not right either. I'm on the wrong one. Hang on. Da, 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 da. Sunday morning ops. That's the one I want right there. Give me the chat. There we go. NASCAR IMSA. Huh. Okay. All right. Where are the... And of course, the link doesn't show up in YouTube. Shit. Excuse me, folks. Well, let me type it. Maybe. Hang on. What's the... That's what I'm doing. YouTube.com. What's the star do? Does anybody know? No. Shit. At Midsummer Rail.
I found it.
And scale. Well, bite me. Did you use that link?
Yeah, I copied the whole thing. Midsummer Railway end scale. Yeah.
See, as the owner of the stream, it doesn't allow me to do that because what it wants to do is put the comment up here.
I can send it to you in a message later.
Yeah, do that. Do that if you would. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know it's Greg. Only moderators can post links. Yeah, I know. But I can't even, yeah. Well, I know a way to do this. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. There we go.
I had to reach over to get everything, but I sent it to you. So if you get it,
all
fine.
Right.
If not, you got it in Messenger now.
Yeah. Now, hang on. Andy, post that again. If you would. I made you a moderator, so it should come up. There it is. Yes, it is. Okay.
And we both did. Is Dave Scott still in chat? I was wondering what time this afternoon or this evening he's going to do his thing.
What thing?
No, he's talking about guest or something.
Oh, that's Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it's Tuesday.
I've
got Greg. I've been
taking notes. So yes, it is Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday night.
Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it. Anyway, hey, I want to thank everybody for joining us here at the Retirement Railroad 2.0. for Sunday morning ops, and it's quickly going into the afternoon for a lot of you, and will shortly for even me. Lynn's still morning kind of guy.
It's 9:40 here.
Yeah. And
sun's up.
So with that, y'all have a great day. Bye now.
Bye.